What? Oh, it's Bastock. I was like, why does the music sound like that? Why am I here? Oh, I got Signet. That's right. Hey, Baritone. This guy's name is High Bear. I don't know. Your stream went unavailable last night. I didn't do anything to cause that. I don't know what happened there. I don't know what to tell you. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. Na, na, na. Na, 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 na. Who the hell shares stuff on Pinterest? Run over the game box, everybody. Okay. Do I have everything I need? I got crystals. I got the Yag. I got stuff. Ooh, look at that. She's sexy. Nice gear. Unger Boomerang. I always liked that weapon. HP, MP, evasion. Bam, bam, bam. Food. What kind of food can we buy? Meals. I should craft my own stuff and save a lot of money. Defense. Horizon Wicket. Brock Lesnar's back. Brock Lesnar unretired. Was it Steamed Crab? I think Steamed Crab is defense, right? Defense and vitality. Ooh, I like that. Land crab meat, bay leaves, rock salt, distilled water. Is land crab meat fish? A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K. Land crab meat. No, it's not. It's probably cheap, too. 3,400 a stack? Jesus. How long does this last? 1 hour? Oh my god, 6K to make this fucking dish. I'm kind of regretting this. Okay. Bay leaves. Price of leaves is too high. Who the fuck drove up the price on this? What is the price of this? Oh. Yay. Bay leaves. Rock salt. Ingredients. Is rock salt in here or is it QR rock salt? It's alchemy, I think. Right, yeah. Alchemy, rock salts. Rock salt, rock salt. This has to be cheap, right? Here, have 400 gil. Here's all my money. Yay. Alchemy and distilled water. That was a lot of fucking money. A, B, C, D. Okay, let's craft some stuff. Can I make my money back? Oh, I need fire crystals. That would help. See if I can rip an HQ. Let's find out. So, let's give you all the classic Final Fantasy XI experience. Did we get that HQ? Hey, Niji. Damn. Still working. Unacceptable. You tell your boss to call me. I'll sort them out. Oh my god. I'm spending all my money on crap. I can't even afford these crystals. What drops fire crystals? Birds? Let's go kill some stuff. We're going farming, kids. Let's go farming. Give me the number, I'll call in. Is there like a Google app? Is there like an app I can use for a phone number? I'll call in and just... I don't know what I would say. That's actually a good gimmick. Give me your... If anybody's watching and you have a job that you have to call into calls, give me the phone number and the access code. I'll call in and troll them. You did get a Goblin Storm deck, but I was one of the few, apparently. Sherry tried exactly when I did. She did not get one. I was gonna say, Bob, you always seem to get in on these secret layers. Do you know something we don't? I wish it was Final Fantasy Goblins. Wizards are just too retarded to do anything that makes sense. You can get a Final Fantasy XI Goblin token in Japan only. Which is hot dog ass. Bob, any thoughts on the banned and restricted today? It is complete dog shit that they didn't ban anything in standard. Everybody that works at Wizards is incompetent. Oh, that's right. Lizards drop fire crystals. Let's see. Increases chance of obtaining crystals. There you go. Who needs defense? Just this guy. Can I have some money, you muppet? See what I can cook up. What do you got? Two lizards. Gave you 50K in game? Damn. I have half a mind to buy a bunch of WotC stock. Not like a tremendous amount, but just get like some WotC stock. Like if you owe stock, like 2 shares, like would you be able to leverage the board to be like, hey, I'm a shareholder. Can you do something about these weird, gross people that work at WotC? Too much attention. Seem like the biggest changes in modern. Very disappointed they're not unbanned Jewel Lotus and Mana Crypt. That's Commander, Bob. Commander bans are not happening until the summer. Shit. Wrong button. They unbanned Umezawa's Jite in what? Modern? Legacy or something? I can't believe Standard is no ban. Standard is so sick right now, and well, the meta's diverse enough where, you know, even though everybody's running a Badger Mauler in his deck, it's fine. There's enough diversity. It's so stupid. Blow for blow. Using a bow and arrow on Paladin is a fucking waste of time. I'm gonna go kill lizards and get Leaping Lizzie. Well, Bob, I'm glad you got a Goblin Secret Lair. Good for you. I'm very happy for you. That's very cool. That Secret Lair, I remember I think I did a channel video about it, how the Secret Lair leaked and everyone knew about it. I guess that helped the hype. Maybe that was an intentional leak. I don't like the art on those goblins. They're a little too over the top for me. I did make a channel short today. I posted 2 shorts today, and they both did very well. So check those out when you guys can. I'm quoting Steiner math in my link shell. 66 2/3% chance, but I'm a genetic freak. I'm not normal. My link shell is just going to be like, oh, this guy's a genetic freak. I feel like a woman on Tinder. Completed sales on eBay for $600 to $1,000 on the Secret Lair. Are people selling something they don't have? Was that Leaping Lizzie or was that Rock Lizard? Oh, you fucking dick. Come here. For Goblin Storm. That's crazy. All reprints. Why are people paying for that? I hate it when women on Tinder send me dick pics. This is the best link shell ever. I feel like Steiner from Final Fantasy IX. Whenever he runs, you hear his armor clanking. Oh, look, I'm camping Leaping Lizzie. I just want fire crystals. Bang. I can't believe I haven't gotten a party invite. For the casting in the upcoming Christopher Nolan Odyssey movie. Black, Helen of Troy, and Athena. Elliot Page. That's Ellen Page. I refuse to acknowledge the Elliot Page. I can't believe... I thought that was supposed to be a good one, the Odyssey, with Christopher Nolan, with... What, Tom Holland and Matt Damon? A rapper rapping the song. This sounds like a joke, Bob. Like, everything you're saying sounds like something out of like a comedy. Which I was actually watching a YouTube videos about what could have been for some of the Star Wars movies. And apparently they considered... George Lucas originally wanted Tupac Shakur to play Mace Windu in Star Wars. Because Tupac was getting into acting before he was killed. They wanted Leonardo DiCaprio to be in Star Wars, all these people. It's like, wow, what could have been? Look at me, I got fire graded. Gelsba Outpost. I got a Gelsba party. A Gelsba party invite that I don't want. I would have killed for that on my other characters. Is that the song, Bob? Why am I using the bow? Rifle Goblin token. Damn it. Arrow to the face at point blank range. Somehow that doesn't kill him. Rock Lizard, Leaping Lizzie. I should get Leaping Lizzie. What do you guys think? Uh-oh, 2 lizards. Is this a copyrighted song, Bob? Oh. The new Odyssey film is already oh, it's bad. Okay, I can't listen to this while streaming. But I believe every word you're saying. I don't see movies in theaters anymore. Oh, cool, I can talk about the Odyssey. Helen of Troy and Athena are fictional, so the races are relevant, and Achilles is fictional. Was fictional and is also dead in the story. That's a fair point, Coffee Lust. Elliot is probably some sort of emaciated dead version in Hades. Damn. Hello, PR. I just feel like those are controversial choices, Coffee Lust. I don't... Like, anything Elliot Page did... Ellen Page / Elliot Page, their entire body of work, like, it's not... I was not a fan of their work ever, anything ever. Like... What you just said, though, echoes my sentiment on... like Aragorn from Lord of the Rings, Magic the Gathering. I did not care they made Aragorn black. I thought that was an interesting aesthetic style choice, and I do not have a problem with it. They made Mina Harker from the Dracula card a black person, a person of color, and nobody gave a shit. It's Lord of the Rings, and everybody's up in arms. I know Dracula and Lord of the Rings aren't one and the same in terms of like the weight and heft of the franchise and that brand and that IP. But they're both, you know, world-renowned stories, fictional tales. Oh, that's true. I forgot about the the Inception, right? Hot take, I've never seen Inception. Like, I'm not doing that to be edgy, I just never saw it. And I did not like Dark Knight Rises. Dark Knight Rises makes no sense. The Dark Knight is one of my favorite movies. I think it's one of the best movies ever made. That movie is just... Not even because of Heath Ledger, it was just perfect. Like, if Heath Ledger didn't die. Middle-aged white dude. Yeah, that's a fair point. Hey, look, a level up. Is Elliot Page going to help me get a Leaping Lizzie claim that I'm not trying to get? I just want fire crystals. Aragorn is described, his pigments are described in the books. I didn't get that far into the books. You're still mad at Watsy? Me too, Curtis. I think you were here. Hey, Curtis. I didn't mean to not say hi to you. Hello. Thanks for commenting on my short. I appreciate it. The Greeks don't care. Anyone else? The Greeks might care. I don't know if they care. Greece has been in economic decline, so people there might have real problems. They don't really give a shit. Wasn't there another thing that came out, like Cleopatra a few years ago, and something else was black and everybody hated it? Like, actual Egyptians were like, no. Wouldn't it be funny if Matt Damon is like full-on Boston guy? Hey, is this your car? Park your ship in the harbor. We're gonna Dunkin' Donuts after get the Pats. The Pats kick off at 1 o'clock. Let's go. Let's go defeat the Medusa. We gotta... About to run out of quarters at my meter. What's the problem? Oh, hey, aren't you the guy that cooks? I am that guy. You can't swap a guy who gets lynched. They hang Snape? Is that what happens to him? Oh, don't they hang him upside down like Harry's dad teases him and hangs him upside down? He doesn't hang him by his neck. I mean, that's pretty bad. You got like my accent? My name's Benson. I'm from Boston. That's not very good. That was kind of weak. I gotta work on that. I'm gonna drive my car. You got 3 play sets of Corey Steel Cutter? Why did you do that? Wasn't it already banned in Standard? Like, did you have it and then it got banned in Standard and then think, I'm safe here. It's not going to get banned anywhere else. Nope. I can't believe they made a Pioneer ban. That just shocks me. Let's all hit the like button, people. Let's do the stuff in the thing. I want people to think I'm camping Leaping Lizzie when I'm not. You grew up in Lowell? That's cool. I'm sad I didn't get to go to a Lowell Spinners game. They're one of the Red Sox minor league affiliates. Rural Maine accent, and it's cracking me up. Give me a line, just give me a super chat of $1,000. I'll say whatever you want. No, I'm kidding. I'm just shamelessly trying to ask for stuff and shill. Give me a prompt. I'll say it with a Boston accent. I love New England. You know, I spent a lot of time up there, from like late 2000s up to even now. We go to Rhode Island once or twice a year. Yeah, the Pioneer band, like Corey's a shit card. Like I don't know what they were thinking making it. Was that Leaping Lizzie? Did he get it? I'm helping this guy get LL. The max is $500 on Super Chats? I had no idea. I don't expect to ever make more. I think I made like $30 last Friday. Somebody gave me a bunch of money. I'd love that, but I don't go looking for it. You can be a pale black person. I mean, black people can be pale, right? Do I have any black people in the chat? I wish I knew more black people. Like, I don't, not being cute. Like, you know, I, live in a pretty white, Asian, Jewish, Indian area. Well, okay, so even if that is in the books, that Aragorn is not a person of color. He's described as pale. The ring being destroyed and defeating the bad guys isn't contingent on Aragorn's pigments. They did break from the source material. Not that we should have to rationalize this and really, like, it's really lowbrow that people got upset. And I'm not talking about you, Bob. I mean, just like anybody. There were a lot of people that like got really racist and shitty. I think that WotC did it. The fact that they don't hire black people. I think there's like one black person who worked at WotC, and they gave their test. They talked about their time there on like Reddit or something, and they just got like treated like complete garbage. I've never really had many white friends. Aragorn, he's also 80. Probably should have cast an 80-year-old. Make it book appropriate. That's true. Well, no, his whole thing though, isn't Aragorn's. Well, at least in the movies, they describe it that his genetic, his lineage means they age really slowly. So I guess. Ah, damn it. Oh, I got banish. Take that. Ooh, eat that, banish. Let's all hit the like button, everybody. So I'm trying to imagine Matt Damon in Good Will Hunting. Tired of you watching you fumble around and fuck this up. Do you have any idea how easy this is for me? I defeated Medusa in my sleep, then went and Dunkin' Donuts. Now see if you like apples. Damn it. That's mine. This is so hardo. Look at this. I don't want LL. I'm just... People think I want Leaping Lizzie. It's gonna be hilarious if I get Leaping Lizzie. Rock Lizard Gaming. Run over the game box. Hit the like button, everybody. My views have been pretty shit the past few nights. I think Kaya is... I don't like... Kaya is a blatant... I don't want to say anti-white character, but I don't have no other words for it. I think Kaya is an agenda-driven anti-white character. Boston remake of the Odyssey. Tom Brady did nothing wrong there. What's the, I don't know my Greek mythology. The Odyssey. Odysseus, he's on a ship. Doesn't he get stuck on the island with, what are they? Athena? No, that's Greek. I don't know. Somebody help me out here. I think Kaya is a, direct, like, anti-white character. It's a black person. Black female who hunts ghosts. Like, she destroys ghosts. She's all badass. Like, it's like... There's clearly a message there that I don't think is appropriate. Like, the way Kaya looks is like, you know... There's the whole... a few years ago, there was a beauty queen contest. This might have been like 10 years ago or more, whatever, where one of the contestants from a country, it was a black woman. She had... Her hair was what they called natural black hair. You know, black women have... You know, I don't know how to describe it. Their hair is different from white women. And the article, people were like, you can't show up on the runway looking like that with your, you know, afro hanging out. Like, Kaya looks like that. And I just think that there's a message there. Interpret what you will. Golden Fleece. Do you like that shitty Romeo and Juliet movie they made with Leo? Modern Odyssey of the Boston accent. Romeo and Juliet movie they made with Leo? Oh, that's what it was called, right? Romeo x Juliet or something? No, that was the anime. What am I thinking of? That's a fair point, Coffee Lust. No, I know you're not saying that. I love how you come in here with very balanced takes and help even it out. The Aragorn thing I did not care about. What am I doing? I don't know how to play Paladin. I just want fire crystals right now and some light XP. I'm not trying to do anything hard. The Golden Fleece. I gotta look that up. So wait. I'm thinking of Romeo Must Die. Wasn't that like an action movie from the 90s? Like, I don't know. What's the... I don't know anything about the Odyssey. That's bad. Jason and the Argonauts? My Greek mythology sucks. Imagine Matt Damon. Park my ship at the harbor. My meat is running. Get those Argonauts. Let's get them done, okay? Pats kick off in 40 minutes. Tom Brady didn't deflate any footballs. That was Medusa. Oh, no. This goblin might fuck me up. Never mind. Why am I dying? Baritone thinks I'm having a stroke. I wish I knew. My brother went to Harvard and he got a master's in classics. I should ask him something, but I don't want to bother him. So the Odyssey. Homer, the Homa. His name's not Homer, it'd be Homa. Matt, so if, like, take Matt Damon and the Odyssey, but he's like playing Will Hunting. It's like, aren't you the man that Homer wrote about? What are you calling a homo? It's Homa. You fucking retard. Something like that. Not to use that word, but just for the emphasis. All we get to eat on this ship is lobster. I haven't seen a Dunkin' Donuts in 12 nautical miles. I don't know what I'm doing. Somebody writing this down. This could be a movie. I think we just trying to get back to Greece and the Trojan War. And the Trojan War. War, stupid. That's like JFK. Homa versus Homa. Fucking called. It's Homa, you fucking Momo. You're one of those queers from the Bronx. Thank you, Shyrule. Nice meeting you. Hit the like button. It's better to be poor and ugly than rich and happy, bro. Which am I? I guess I'm poor and ugly? I don't know what you mean by that. I've been live streaming a chat with my Horizon peeps. Well, you found one. I think I'm making these Leaping Lizzie campers mad. I just want fire crystals so I can make steam crab. Steam crab is actually a solid defense food for paladins. Defense and vitality. So I figured I'd put this cooking to use. This is bad. I'm trying not to talk in a Boston accent. I should put on a Red Sox jersey. Do you remember when Carlton Fisk waved at fair? The Medusa told him, no, I'm going to stare at you and make you turn to stone. Trojan War. Oh, this gets stupid. My wife's not from this country. When I showed her Good Will Hunting, she really liked that movie. Like, she was like, this is a really good movie. Like, it really just worked. Azure Sky and Eagles Azure EG if you ever need it. Thank you. I will keep that in mind. Thank you so much. Shyrule. I really like The Departed, or The Departed. That's one of my favorite movies about Boston. That was really good. Great cast. Soundtrack and everything. Leonardo DiCaprio. But Good Will Hunting is a really... like, everything about that movie is really good. Trojan War is what I'm hearing, me being from the South originally with the accent. My first thought is... what? Danny DeBoy, which am I? Am I poor and ugly? I guess I'm poor and ugly. I don't know. I should ask Mrs. Benson. Bob, am I ugly? If Bob was from Boston, he'd be Bob. Hey, Bob, how long did you wait for that secret layer? Shyrule, hello, but yeah, no, bro. We got almost 400 members. Nice. ZM, COP, Carby Hat, OHAT, Carby Mitts, and everything else. I've been on the server since August 2024. Supposed to be a Magic the Gathering channel, then I found a free way to play Final Fantasy XI and pretty much just do that now because Magic makes me upset. Magic the Gathering broke my brain, makes me want to talk in a Boston accent like Matt Damon. Imagine Matt Damon playing Magic. I just want fire crystals. This is the most work I've ever done for fire crystals. Although, I'm gonna... While I'm here, I might as well see if I can get Leaping Lizzie. Because that would be hilarious. Matt Damon? Baritone, you're scaring me. What? It's admirable and noble to be happy as we just strive to be regardless of our looks or economic situation. That said, being poor forces the burden of your existence on others. That is a interesting way of looking at that, Bob. I don't know. I think you really should aim to have money. I don't want to say money can buy happiness, but you're not going to be good if you're poor and you get sick. You can't afford anything. Like, I don't believe those people. Oh, my life is hard, but I'm happy. I think that's just cope. Like, you can't be happy when you have no money. I grew up poor, and it was hard to be happy at times. Fucking vultures drop fire crystals, right? I should really heal. Rock lizard. An unhappy person on a yacht. That's true. Yeah, I think that's just like a feel-good thing people say. Oh, I'm happy. Like, no. I wasn't happy when I was poor, and the despair and crap I grew up with. It's not a happy feeling. They might have bought that happiness, but if having that money and buying that yacht makes them happy, that makes them happy. Bang. Fucking everything up. These are all easy prey. I'm not that tough. In my honest opinion, a lot of people that say money isn't everything are those without it. I believe it's a coping mechanism. Yes. Yes, I agree with Bob 1000%. No, having money and that security helps. It helps you be happy. That is 2000% correct, Bob. I grew up around that. Arguments about money. My mother got mad at me when I graduated college. The fact that I didn't move into their house, go back to the restaurant job, and pay them rent. They were depending on me to come back from college and live with them and pay rent. And she got pissed at me for it. Like, as if I'm going to go to college, be like, well, that was fun. Time to go home and deal with your bullshit. Live in her house, get paid rent, pay her rent, so she could burst into the room I was using in her house, and throw me out anytime she wanted as a rent payer. No, that's insane. I wasn't happy at that time. Like, I had fun going out, and I got a lot happy after high school. I wasn't like miserable during high school, but like I just came into my own after high school. I felt happy going out, but material things definitely helped, and being my own person. But yeah, Shry Rule. I could probably use Carbuncle Mitts on my main. My main is a 60 Warrior highest. Second highest under that is a 45 Summoner. The Carby Mitts would be a big help for my Summoner. I'm on the Horizon Discord under this name. Wee. Yeah, high school, like, I didn't get picked on. It was just dull for me. Like, I wasn't challenged. Because I am mentally challenged. No, I'm kidding. But it wasn't, Okay, Scryfall. Give me a fucking Goblin token. Oh my god. Token. Fucking token. Oh, that's cute. Bob, did you notice this? I just noticed this. Okay, speaking of creature tokens, quick diversion into magic. The other thing my channel's supposed to be about. Bob, look at the creature typing of this dwarf. I never noticed that. No way. Okay. Okay, dog dick. Where is it? I can't find it. Somebody... Japan exclusive MTG FFXI token. Here. Aha. Hello. Okay, here's an eBay listing for it. Nishi, you can zone in on this. Why the long face? I'm just this ugly. How do I can't copy that. Can I paste an image? Why are eBay links so fucking long? No. Beam bump. Beam bum bum. I'm gonna get copyright issues for the Gust. I don't know why the Bastock Gusterberg theme always I get kicked in the nuts for by YouTube. Like just this song. I don't know why. This is stupid. I can't find it. Why is this so hard to find? Here it is. Oh man, it's God. God damn it. Save image as. Here. Copy. Here. Nishi, check Discord. This stuff. Think of a funny response. Just, you're not ugly, brother. Oh, thank you. You mentioned special. I have an autistic friend who loves your stream, watches a lot. He can't type to ask him if today's his birthday. Happy birthday, Wesley. You have a great day, my friend. Give Baritone a hug. He's a good dude. Bob, did you ever notice that? Tolkien creature? I never noticed that. Did they do that with Lord of the Rings? We just did Carby clears on me and my girlfriend. 33 summoner alts. We colluding another clear run for people soon. What's your availability? I don't know. It's because the Gusterberg remix and the Saruta flute mix most likely is thinking of copywritten. Probably. Coffee Lust, you still here? Your name's Coffee Lust. Is it Dunkin' Donuts coffee or Starbucks? Which is it? I'm trying to think of a bunch of Magic the Gathering cards that start with R, so I could talk Magic in a Boston accent. I can't think of any R Magic cards. Yeah, Starbucks is overpriced. I don't ever go out for coffee though. The only the only Starbucks I get is I buy Starbucks twice a year usually. I buy it once just to get my free birthday reward. If you have a Starbucks account, like on the app, I know they changed their rewards program. If you make one purchase during the calendar year before your birthday, you get a free birthday drink on your birthday. And I get the most maximized, expensive, ridiculous Frappuccino. You brew at home, that's right, your name. It's in the name, Coffee Lust. I have a challenge for you. Make a cup of coffee and mail it to me. I'm like half joking. I want to see if somebody does that. I told TCG dude to do that when he was in... I think he flew back through Seattle or Alaska. He's from Alaska, but he was landed. He went to MagicCon Vegas. I think he stopped in Seattle, and I was like, should have mailed me a cup of coffee. I would have drank it. The Lizzie Pop. Okay, that's a rock lizard. Lizard. The fall for I do like the pumpkin drinks, but the pumpkin drinks, don't be fooled by those. They're basically just it's just a syrup they pump into into a cup. It's like a caramel syrup with cinnamon and sugar with a tiny trace amount of pumpkin in it. Fuck you. Not you. The Quadav that just shot rocks at me. You can buy pumpkin spice syrup and make your own. From Jordan, they are very unique and tasty. I'll brew you a cup and mail it right over. Hell yeah. I'll take that Chocobo bundle if you don't want. I'll head on out to Nebraska. We can catch a game from the college team whose mascot shall not be named. We'll play Magic during the game and see if we land on TV. Jordan. I heard an interesting debate. I'm a big fan of like politics, political podcasts. I listen to one called The Comedy Cellar. It's about a guy who runs a store, a comedy place called The Comedy Cellar in New York City and Vegas, but he talks, his shows are mostly politics. He talked to a guy who's pretty extreme Israel Zionist person, and I don't mean that in derogatory. The guy genuinely is. And he's like, and the host of the podcast was like, well, what do you think about, the Palestinians, a Palestinian state? He's like, there is a Palestinian state. It's called Jordan. And I've been wrestling with that concept. I don't know enough about that. I know Jordan used to be called Transjordan, which is a weird name by today's standards. I think isn't Jordan a monarchy? The current queen of Jordan is, I think she's actually Palestinian. Not to go down that rabbit hole, but just something that I've had in my mind. Am I caught up on chat? Shy Rule. Your girlfriend plays Horizon. You're working. Nishi, check the Discord. I posted those Final Fantasy tokens I can't seem to find a link to. Oh, that's right. I was supposed to join that Teams call. I have one of those little, like, confetti poppers. If I get the Leaping Lizzie claim, I will crack one of those on stream. How's the camera? Okay, how's my hair? My hair looks like shit. My hair's too long. Oh, that's a lot of Guadav. Why did I do that? I walked right into that. Did I level up twice? I think I did. Dead. Pretty gorgeous women. I've talked with her a bit. She's obviously not pro-Israel, but she has hope for a peaceful solution. Okay. Iranian women are hot. Like, I don't... No, I make no bones about it. The women are attractive. Mrs. Benson. I mean, the women are attractive. They're hot. Like, I don't think she'll mind. But, I don't think I've met a Jordanian. Uh-oh, he can't... Is this guy botting? Where's he going? Oh, okay, he's... Damn, buddy. That guy popped his flea just to riz me. Like I did flee, then sneak attack. I'll probably be in trouble if I get Lizzie because I only have 91 HP right now. That's a 2-hour job. Dang. This guy, this guy loses the LL claim to me, that would be hilarious. He'd be like, fucking Gordon Ramsay stole my Leaping Lizzie. Rock lizard. And a lobster. Rock lobster. Which is also a magic card. I should really cure. I'm like running around taking a beating like I'm on my warrior or something. I could like, oh, that's right, I'm a paladin. I can help me help myself. Western has like a purple-haired white girl. My ring wore off. I got so many levels here, my dedication wore off. She likes burgers, and I don't know. Sounds like your mom. Oh! Rock lizard. If Matt Damon camped Leaping Lizzie, it would sound a lot like this. I'm not gonna go to Windest. They're a bunch of queers. Sorry for the mean word, but I can't think of like I'm thinking of Matt Damon when he in The Departed, where they're having like a flag football game against the firefighters, and he's like, "Go rescue a kitten in a tree, you bunch of queers." I don't want to go to Windjust. The Mithra are hot, though. I got kicked out of Bastalk to stop letting me in the garden. I cheered too loud at the Chocobo race. Got drunk. I drank too much ether. That's pretty good, I think. What do you mean the Chocobo costs? This sounds like John F. Kennedy. I do not play Final Fantasy XI because it is hard. I play it because I am mad at Magic the Gathering. This is a safe space from safe spaces, so we can see. Well, it's in their flag. They're LGBTQ. I mean, and the word queer itself means like something that's strange. Is my thing here? I can pop my ring. I'm gonna claim Bastalk for myself. Golden Ramses from Windjust. There's a town in New Jersey called Lyndhurst, and I always combine it. I always think when I go to say Windhurst, I'll say Lyndhurst. I did see the bans and unbans. The Pioneer ban shocked me. I'm happy with it. Corey Steele's a garbage card. Shouldn't exist. Standard needed bans. And I don't know why they didn't do any standard bans. These brain damage weirdos think that standard is healthy, and it's not. That guy standing here brought me back a memory of my old retail server. Be a ranger standing there 24 hours a day. Probably botting. Because in retail, you can dual box, you can bot. They did all kinds of cheaty McCheat shit. I got Leaping Lizzie on retail when it was bounding boots. I remember doing that. Because I didn't care about the leaping boots. I wanted bounding boots as a thief. Because bounding boots are the same as leaping boots, but they're rare EX. They can't be bought, sold, or traded. I just wanted the gear to keep it. I didn't care. It's great gear. That dexterity is a big jolt, big boost. Uh-oh, he's moving. I don't remember if I got at Valkyrie Emperor. I got Leaping Lizzie. I did the purple belt NMs, the 2 Rams. Oh, and the brown belt NM. You have to get the Vine and the Bat Tooth. But I guess like for the drop itself, though, I think I've only ever did Leaping Lizzie. I might have done Valkyrie Emperor. I can't recall. I remember the prices on retail back in like 05, 06. There's a major inflation problem in games, all the guild buying. Scorpion Harness was 6 million. Emperor Hairpin was 2 million. Leaping Boots, 3 million. It was ridiculous. How have I not gotten a single fucking party invite anywhere but Gelsba? What does Violent Outburst do? I can't think of what that does off the top of my head. What did they unbanned Jite? Umezawa's Jite? Wasn't that in what, Legacy? Which is pretty stupid. Just kept selling Moat Carp instead. Dunk, you still here? My channel member and also Horizon player, fellow Horizon player Dunk, he got into fishing and he's been selling a lot of those. Rock lizard. Got a lizard. I gotta go to Valcom Dunes and get some lizards. That Pauper ban. They banned something in Pauper. I thought Pauper was like a managed by a committee or something, kind of like Commander is. Commander has its own. They changed the Commander committee now. 3 mana instant with Cascade. People pair with. Oh, I know what you're talking about. Rhinos, Living End, basically no counterplay that works. Yeah. No, stuff like Cascade is poisonous. Like stuff that happens you can't interact with. Like what Omniscience triggers are, you may cast without paying its mana cost. Stuff like that. Oh, Emperor Hairpin, that's definitely a thing. Need a 10 black mage. Somebody just asked me if I need a level 10 black mage. No, I'm good. Oh no. Ow. Leave me alone. How much damage does my banish do? Brr, brr. Oh, the carp. Yeah, the carp do well on Horizon. That banish did 2 damage? What the fuck is this? Why? You hit the high. Yeah, I know that. People said when it says so-and-so said hi. That's the button on the vertical feed. I know. No, I know why people hit that. People come to my stream to hit that. I'm not going to provide any context. Hit the like button. Do the thing. I care about people hitting the like button. Just hanging out. I don't know. I love Magic. I just don't like do a whole lot with it. It's easy content farming. I love all the interactions of Magic, different combinations. I don't have time to give paper play. Arena's a rigged pile of trash. Arena and paper play are not the same thing. Like, there's no point in sitting down and playing it and just getting upset. Like, I'm not doing that to myself right now. Grinding away on 14, but I can't leave because I love the Gustenberg music. Oh, good. I'm glad my music's doing it for you. I am almost at 2K subs. I was thinking about for a paper thing, maybe do some kind of opening on my channel. I want to compare. I want to open a pre-constructed deck now. They brought back precons for Magic. I want to open a precon now and an old precon. Because they used to come out with those precons with every standard set back in the day. An older precon that isn't too expensive. And just open them side by side and compare them. But I don't know which one I would do. And the older precons are... They're trash value. But they're like $50 a pop, some of them. Like for a box of junk. Alright, I gotta fucking end this guy. Come on. Become a Hobbit booster box, become a pack cracking channel. Shorts instead. Anytime I've done paper Magic... Did I get a party invite? No. Anytime I've done paper Magic openings, it's had shit views. It's not really worth doing. The Hobbit's intriguing. I do want to copy the One Ring. I don't care about the art controversy. It's lazy and shitty and annoying that WotC did that, but I just want to copy the One Ring. I don't give a shit. Stop looking at me. I never did the blush emoji. I thought that was Leaping Lizzie for a second. When I do get NM claims on Horizon, if it's like even if it's like a pop NM or an NM that drops a rare EX item that you can't resell, I still get that feeling in my chest. Like you get excited, your heart skips. Like 2 nights in a row, I named my stream, Go to Dunes, Get a Party. And I do neither. No party, no dunes. Alright, I'm gonna kill this sapling. It's fucking annoying. So whatever. What happened? Agent Gandalf reminds me of Pai Mei from Kill Bill, and it's hilarious. I just started giving away my packs because they're never any good and I don't like the clutter. Like, giving away the sealed packs or after you open them? I assume you mean when you open them. Am I about to die? Oh boy, Blazed Orange. We had that debate earlier. Not a debate, it was a dialogue in the chat about that earlier. I think it depends on how they do it, the intent, but, you know. If you look at a lot of characters from the Brothers War set, an in-universe set, there's a lot of distinctly Asian-looking people. So, I mean, y'all allowed to believe whatever you want to believe and feel how you want to feel. I thought I cured the lizard. You are cured of lizarditis. Like, I do think a lot of older IPs, like even look at, there was a thing, controversy, not controversy, but a retrospective about the show Friends, how there were no black characters on Friends. And like, stuff like that is not an accurate depiction of what American society looks like. Cool. With cornrows. But wasn't April depicted that way in one of the comics? Well, there was no proof of it. Did you hear the one that... There was nothing other than like a Reddit post and Rudy talking about it. Apparently people at WotC were upset that Tifa, the art for Tifa in Final Fantasy VII and for what they did for Magic the Gathering, it's too sexy and not a fair interpretation of women. Like, Tifa's too attractive. We're not happy about it. And there's no... I couldn't find anything to back up that video by Rudy or the Reddit post. So I didn't make anything out of it. Used to be hot in a yellow jumpsuit. A black person can be hot. I mean, it doesn't exclude you from being hot. Is this guy botting? Why does he stand in the exact same spot? I should fake this guy out. Like, Leaping Lizzie found it. See what he does. Did he freak out? Oh, I faked that dude out. I think he believed me. Oh god, I just fucking clowned this guy. Unless he actually got it. What's this? Did he leave? So in Final Fantasy XI, you can type the auto-translate. I just typed in Leaping Lizzie as if I targeted it. Because you could do the target mechanic. You know, the bracket, T bracket, and it says the name of the thing within that code. And that thief is gone. He left. Oh man, I just clowned him. That's too funny. They should just design original characters, insult to both races when they do that. I don't think it's an insult to races. I don't think black people were like, I'm mad they made Aragorn black. I mean, I don't think that was a thing. Well, they did make Nick Fury black in Marvel. He wasn't always a black guy, right? Any Marvel fans? Well, Mace Windu, I think George Lucas always had a black person in mind to play Mace Windu. So I was watching a Star Wars, like, What If? Like, how episodes 1, 2, and 3 were originally conceived in the script. George Lucas wanted Tupac Shakur to play Mace Windu. My room is getting fucking hot. I'm not doing anything about it. What's wrong with me? Well, so fun fact about J.R. Tolkien himself. Tolkien lived in Africa as a young. I think he grew up in Africa, one of the now African countries. his family was somebody in the British Empire for their profession, and they had to be stationed in Africa, and he grew up there. So he grew up around black people. I don't see why. I don't think he had black people in mind when he wrote Lord of the Rings. And we don't know what his mental picture was of these characters. At least I don't. I wouldn't put it past him based on his lived experience that there would be black or characters of color in Lord of the Rings. Imagine Matt Damon as Anakin. Use the Force, you fucking prick. Something like that. Don't make me Force push you. That your speeder? At the pod race down to Buto tomorrow. Jabba the Hutt is gonna release my mom. We're slaves. They won't let us in the garden. We only get the cheap seats at Fenway. The only lobster we get is Tatooine lobster. By lobster on Tatooine, they mean Jawa shit. Wait. Lizzie? 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 Nope. That's not Lizzie. Okay. What's Pazak? Elves are French. Tolkien lore is crazy. I can't get into that. I tried. When the movies, Lord of the Rings movies came out, that's when I got the books for Christmas. I got like the big collected volume book. It was like thick as like a Bible. And I couldn't get through it. It's too detailed. Like your Matt Damon impression. Thanks, Donk. We go back to Cast Ostrosia and get the Yagudo. Wu Yi needs his crest. I'm gonna die. Am I out of MP? Did that thief get it? Or they gave up and left because I'm murdering everything? There's a rock lizard. No, the hobbits represent like the English and maybe Irish countryside. The Silmarillion. I saw an interesting meme on Bob, you out there? You read Lord of the Rings, right? Or The Hobbit, Tolkien verse. If we died a Yagudo Game Priest, you're one over the game box. You can read that. Read what now? I forgot where I was going with that. Yeah, I had a really good thought there. I totally lost it. Long day. You know I'm having fun when I don't check my views. Like the vain prick that I am. 158 views. Let's go. Did I outlast all the Lizzie campers? Unless one of them got the claim, got the drop, and left. Is anybody here? Do I have wide scan? Did they give everybody wide scan? I don't remember. I never understood how wide scan worked. I'm not smart enough for that. I'm not very smart. They did what now in retail? They read the Silmarillion in retail? Oh, it's wide scan. I know what you mean. Wide scan. It says downloading. Maybe it won't surprise me if Horizon changed it. Remember wide scan back in the day used to be, that was the only reason you leveled Ranger and Beastmaster. I'll be right back. Okay. What'd I miss? House of the Dragon. Need more dragons next season. What did I miss? Ahoy. Hello, Screaming Onion. Nice to see you. What do you think of the banned and restricted list announcement? My paladin's name is Dunkaroos and wow. Okay. Hello, Onion. Good evening. Wide scan. Dunkaroos and wow. Next season, House of the Dragon. I have not seen House of the Dragon. I saw all of Game of Thrones. The ending was weak. Night of the Seven Kingdoms, Game of Thrones. Knight of the Seven Kingdoms seems promising. House of the Dragon to be that good. Need more fucking dragons next season. HOTD, yeah, House of the Dragon, House of the Dragon. I'd be down for some dragon on dragon action. Damn. That's what I want to see. I can watch people anytime I want now. Or even man on dragon. I would like it, but I can't stand all the incest. At least an OG game of the Game of Thrones, it was portrayed as bad. I mean, yeah, the Targaryens, weren't they all crazy because they were all inbred? Yeah, and it's gross. Good story, but I quit partway through because I couldn't make it. Sad about the ban list. I want Badger gone somewhat on... That's a very pop... Onion, check out my channel short for the day. I made a short about... Oh, they're back. About the, Badger Mole. You'll like my Badger Mole short I did today. And my other short. On my Magic channel short today, one of them, you can see my face. I'm really wearing some really funny sunglasses. Watch. Is this when I got a party invite? Lizards. Lizard. Lizard. Can't read the similarity, and me too. Yeah, Badger Mole was not banned. My wife and I just rewatched original Game of Thrones and actually liked the ending way more. Watching the indicators of her going crazy this time. If I'm Daenerys, I don't know, like, I understand the need and call back to want to reclaim your homeland. Like your kingdom that you were driven out of in Westeros, but you really want to go live in Westeros where it's like shitty and cold and all those different factions you got to deal with? You're a foreign occupying power taking over a land that whose family was demented and crazy and a bunch of incest inbred weirdos who rode around on murderous man-eating fire-breathing beasts. You really think people would welcome you? Why is Banish so fucking weak? Ow. You scumbag. I'm landing a Banish, damn it. Okay, maybe not. That guy must have gotten a claim if he left. Mad Queen Dany was fine. There were way bigger issues last season. Everything with Jon, for one. The long night essentially would be like 19 hours for another, yeah. She already had the nation to rule. She was overstretched. She was fine staying with the Baratheon to the Westeros. Tried to poison her, yeah. I want someone to remake Game of Thrones, but just make every character Sean Bean. That would be fun. And it's like, it's Sean Bean, but every character he's ever played in any IP. Like the guy from GoldenEye, the guy from Elder Scrolls Oblivion, Boromir. One does not simply walk into Westeros. The big battle where they fought the Lich King, that was very lazy, that whole thing. It was done at... They did that fight scene at night. I think they wanted to pay homage to Helm's Deep and Lord of the Rings. But they did it at night to hide the special effects and all the production value that went into it. Say for the Lich King to go down, just getting poked in the ribs by what's her name with a special shiny rock knife. What is it, Valerian Steel or Dragon Glass? Yeah, it's true. Sean Bean always dies. They need to make a movie where Sean Bean lives. Yeah, even in Elder Scrolls Oblivion, when he plays Joffrey, he sacrifices himself. Someone doing AI. We'll go back to Matt Damon, where it's just swap Sean Bean with Matt Damon for any role Sean Bean has ever done. But it's Good Will Hunting, Boston accent Matt Damon. Who packed the dragon on Westeros? I do remember watching The Red Wedding and being really shocked by that. That was one of the most shocking things I've seen on a TV show like that. I did not know, because I didn't read the books. I didn't know anything about Game of Thrones verse. That was pretty shocking. Yeah, I like the Hound. I always thought he was badass. I like how he redeemed himself, became a good guy at the end, but still had a badass attitude. Matt Damon in blackface? Oh no, you're just asking for problems. You need Justin Trudeau from Canada. He does that. Matt Damon, Boston Odyssey, Game of Thrones. I know how to beat the White Walkers. You gotta get Medusa's head. Odysseus is gonna get me Medusa's head to defeat the White Walkers. After that, I want to go to Fenway Park and catch a game. Where can I pack my dragon? What is going on? How have I not gotten a single fucking party invite? How many people are online right now? There's 1,595 people online. Want to invite me, Mr. Ramsey? I'm pretending to care about Leaping Lizzie. If there's no one else here, I stand a pretty good chance at getting Lizzie. Unless someone comes back after the 2-hour window or whatever it is. Wait, who invited me to a party? Okay. Lizard. Prophecy surrounding Barrack, which ended up not being a huge deal, but still. It's hard to find a good goddamn fantasy book series that hasn't been infested with romance. Since a lot of you are Magic fans, have any of you read the Magic the Gathering novels? they're not, so spoiler, like not any plot points, but the material itself, the Magic storyline, back when they had the novels inside the Fat Packs, the stories are not great. There's a lot of plot holes. Things don't make sense. But if you want just like peak, like you know, standard 90s style high fantasy, that's the way to go. I had the Invasion book, the Lorwyn and Morningtide books, and I fucking got rid of them. I wish I didn't. My library has a used book section. You can buy cheap used books. I always check the sci-fi fantasy section to see if anybody ever is getting rid of one of those. Does this wide scan work? Yeah, there were MTG novels. See if I can find them. There's even old MTG comics, like the Brothers War. Let's see if I can find them. Here. There's an article. I remember I read a Star Wars book as a kid. It wasn't great, but it was fun to read. Look, check that link. Look at the cover of these old books. My nose is running or something. Oh, excuse me. Distant Plains, Song of Time. Go look at the art for the Brothers War novel. That is some fucking art. Okay, Mishra's Power Stone looks like a dildo. I don't know why that is, but okay. Look at Wrath and Storm. Look at Graven Novek. That is sexy. That's what Magic is missing. Look at Karn on the Time Stream books. That's funny. Learning more about some of the planeswalkers for sure. Yeah, check those out, Coffee Lust. You can probably find used copies on the internet for cheap. I am almost level 13. Let's see. What was I thinking of? I read Red Branch book. I read a book called Red Branch High Fantasy. Like here. It's Irish mythology. Based on Ireland's mythical warrior hero Cuchulainn. I read this. I guess this is what would this fall under? I don't know if this is fantasy, but this was cool. I like this. This had a lot of romance and lusty stuff in it, but it wasn't terrible. I wouldn't mind getting into one of the Star Wars the novelization of one of the movies. I'd be curious how that plays out. Like how those go. Okay, so I got a party. I should probably head on over to Dunes. What's... I might have successfully got conquest control over this region for Windurst. No, I didn't. Are you serious? Are you kidding me? Romantasy. Enemies to lovers. Any manga fans here? I'm a big fan of Berserk. I can't recommend Berserk enough to anybody who's willing to listen. Berserk has a lot of raunchy, fantasy, rapey shit in it. I hate to say it, but it's a very 90s anime. Manga, rather. There's no way I'm taking Gusterberg. I've done that before on another character, on my main. I got control of... Why does Banish only do 2 damage? What am I missing here? How is this not... I'm not even moving the bar. One piece is your speed? Come on, man. Divine magic. My divine is 1, so I guess that doesn't help. Yeah, I'm kind of the same way, Coffee Less. Like, Berserk, I'm fine with. I can't do dark, heavy TV shows anymore. Like, I used to be a big fan of The Walking Dead. When Negan killed... chances are everybody's seen it by now. When Negan killed Glenn and, what's his name? The red-haired guy? I thought that was really dark and perverse and gross. Like, that was over the top for me. Like, bashing somebody's head in with a baseball bat. And, like, the prosthetics for Glenn, they made it like his eye was popping out. Like, that was... Like, Walking Dead used to be on. Like, it would air at 9 o'clock. I would go to bed and I had this weird feeling, like, not really being able to sleep well after watching a dark show like that. And I just tuned it out after. I couldn't watch it anymore. Eventually, I got caught up on The Walking Dead. But after a while, even then... Like, watching it on Netflix, where it's not even at nighttime, I'm not going to bed. It still just sits on you. I don't like the feeling. As far as nonfiction, I haven't read nonfiction in a long time. I read a lot of history books about different things. This party's waiting for me. What was the red-haired guy's name? Remember Glenn? Who was the red-haired guy? I keep thinking his name is Harold, but that's not right. Abraham, that's it. Ba-boom. Anxious generation, really good info, basically social media. Well, my daughter's only 2, but that's why we don't have her on any screen. She's watched near zero TV. We're putting that off for as long as possible. I read China and the Beautiful Kingdom. It was a book about China and America's relationships going back to, and their connections going back hundreds of years. I read Ezra Vogel's biography on Deng Xiaoping. It's all nonfiction stuff. No, screen time is bad for me. Like, even me, I'm sitting there peeking at my phone like my daughter's doing something. I'll just look down at my phone, and I do it more than I should. My wife says, get off your phone, and she's not wrong. Oh, fuck me. This is... That's Farbo? What the fuck are you talking about? Reading a book called Civil War. About the Civil War. Oh. I just got rid of all my socials and haven't missed it at all. Yeah, I deleted Discord and Twitter off my phone. And that was really helpful for me. I got off Facebook more than 10 years ago. MySpace doesn't exist anymore. I don't do any of that. It's pretty private for a while. I like kind of being anonymous, not really caring. Like, I liked when people called me on the phone. Like, oh, hey, Ben, I haven't talked to you in a while. It's so-and-so. Just seeing how you're doing. You know, stuff like that I appreciate. People have called me, like, yeah, we don't see you. I see you don't have a Facebook anymore. I'm like, well, yeah, you're doing the right thing calling me on the phone. That's kind of the point. I haven't been on Magic. I haven't been on, I call Twitter Magic Twitter. I haven't been on Twitter in maybe almost 2 weeks now. Twitter got weird. People started threatening me because I'm anti-union. And I'm like, all right, this isn't worth it. Happy people is genetic. A book about the Civil War. That's good. Not enough people know about the Civil War. People think Civil War is North versus the South, and that is just a misnomer and incorrect. What up, Megs? Kicking ass tonight, having a lot of good dialogue about race swapping, Game of Thrones, Lord of the Rings, Silmarillion, what else? Christopher Nolan's The Odyssey and the casting choice. The Magic Band and restricted announcement. Whatever you want, it's on the table, we'll talk about it. It's not North versus South. Are you being cute? Union versus Confederacy. Yeah, states' rights won the cotton trade. You had states in what became the Confederacy. Their entire system was underpinned by free labor and one crop. It's disgusting and gross and weird when I drive to Florida and I see Confederate flags still flapping around, and I'm like, are you serious? That's a traitorous nation. These are the people that had these colors don't run, America, fuck yeah, after 9/11. But flapping a Confederate flag around, a traitorous nation that seceded from the Union and waged war. I can't believe, did I even get 12 fire crystals? I came out here just to get fire crystals. I got 12. Okay, I got 19 of them. I'm doing good. Like, I don't know much about, like, Lincoln himself, but people think Lincoln was this, you know, Abraham Lincoln was racist, and he wasn't, like, doing this for the well-being. I think he believed that slavery was antithetical to the humanity and the ideals America stood for, but he wasn't doing this out of the goodness of his heart for black people. Like, that wasn't a thing. No, it's not North versus South because Texas was in the Confederacy and Texas is in the Southeast. And isn't North and South, isn't the word relative? Like, Virginia is considered north of Florida. So, you know, where do you draw the line? People say, oh, it's about Southern pride. You know, yeah, I could see how you'd say it's about pride. Oh, there's from continuing the slave trade, not shoreline north versus the palatable misnomer. It definitely is inaccurate. Right. My great granddaddy fought the Confederacy. I made that up. Maybe he did. I don't know. My father's from Virginia. I don't know how long his family that they were there, but I read a lot of books about China. That's one of my specialties. Can I solo anything here? Ooh, more lizards. Why does this make me run around this mountain pass? What is the point of this? Modern China. Ancient China and all those dynasties. I'll dive into that kettle of fish another time. For now, modern China. The dynasty time, it's like... It's interesting, but it's a lot of... change every few thousand years. It doesn't fit into a neat box because China was very factionalized for a long time. the borders aren't what it is now in ancient China, and it's not that it makes it hard to follow or people won't be able to follow because they can't tie it to what China is now. But I don't want to say there's not a lot of value in studying ancient China, but I don't find any value in it. I don't like calling it ancient because I mean the way they make these ancient dynasties look in the TV shows, I don't think is accurate. It was probably more primitive and less polished and pretty than they let on. Because the current view we get of China, ancient China, is ancient China through the lens of the Chinese Communist Party, and that's to make China look good. I can't get into ancient history. I don't believe the accounts of like the stuff from that time. I think it's too. It sounds like stupid to say this, but something following me. Okay. Wolf zombie? What the fuck? Oh. I can't find these ancient historians. I don't find them credible. There is surviving text from those times, but even that I dispute. And I'm not saying just because they didn't send in an email or transcribe it on paper with a pen or a typewriter doesn't mean it didn't happen, but I don't know. It's a lot of, I think those times, pre-modern, there's a lot of guesswork of what things were like. Ancient Chinese historical records are falsified by the government. I've heard that. Like all the turmoil of China, all the varying dynasties, they've destroyed a lot of the stuff from the prior dynasties. So that's entirely possible. Again, the view of history we get now of China is the history of ancient China through the purview and understandings of the Chinese Communist Party. I don't think all the ancient records falsified. Where does the Karate Kid fit into this? Well, karate's Japanese, and Okinawan karate. Mr. Miyagi was Japanese. I had no idea what Pat Morita's real voice was. Pat Morita did comedy. Did you know that? I had no idea. Like, I thought he sounded like Miyagi. Like, I did not know what his real voice was. He actually talks like this, a really high-pitched voice. Like, I had no clue what he sounded like. He actually narrated or did the narration of an anime series about the Chinese Three Kingdoms. But Pat Morita was the real deal in terms of like Japanese American. He was in the internment camps after Pearl Harbor. So was George Takei from Star Trek. George Takei does not look good. He's on his way out. And I don't mean that derogatory. He's old. William Shatner's still going into space. Like, actually going into space. Yeah, Pat Morita, I think he did a stand-up thing with Richard Pryor or something. Like, it was really witty and funny. There's a stand-up comedian in the 70s. Dude almost got typecasted. Damn. He's on target to break 100. I like the Raisin Bran Super Bowl commercial with William Shatner. Did you guys see that? That was really funny. His name was his character in the commercials. His name is Will Shat, like WILLSHAT last name. And he was like teleporting and appearing in random places. He appeared on top of a car, and people pointed at him and said, Will Shat on the car. Like, it was funny. So, you know the serial killer from the Halloween movies, Michael Myers? That's actually a mask. That mask is William Shatner's face. But turn it in, I think it's like spray painted white. William Shatner was in some movie in the 70s or whatever, and they made Halloween masks for his character in that movie. I don't know if it was a Captain Kirk mask, but it was William Shatner's face. They just took that mask, painted it white, messed up the hair, and boom, Michael Myers. I'm just running through here as if I don't have a care in the world. It was a Kirk mask? Okay. Shit. Party's standing right here. What are they doing? Do something. These bat trios suck. I want nothing to do with this.
Incoming emote.
What are you poking me for? Clear the cave. What the fuck is wrong with this guy? Get it. What are you waiting for? That's actually blood orange. Actually. Grapefruit. Still don't like how you shamed me for the way I eat my chips. Oh, that's right, I'm a tank. I'm supposed to evoke. Evoke macro would help. Can't find my cursor. He thinks I need help. I just don't want to get my hands dirty while playing on my computer. Is that a crime? Charlie? Question mark? What do you mean there, Blaze? Charlie, what now? Did I call William Shatner Charlie? All right. Looks like I'm tanking, Chief. What do we? Why did you sink here?
Incoming emote.
Sasha. That thief has no armor. Alright, my first time tanking in a party. I just want to cast fucking Vanish. Vanish. Bang. Got it. When the fuck did I leave Gustaberg? I'm just that quick. Alright. How much XP was that? 122. That was poop. What the fuck? Why are we fighting lizards? Guys, I'm level 13. Why are we doing this? One thing I really enjoyed about playing this game on stream is it makes a lot of the tedious running around, makes time go by when you're chatting with people. Oh, that's right, I'm supposed to provoke. I'm bad at this. Come here. How much damage can my banish do? This camp sucks. Why are we here? We shouldn't be on lizards anymore. Well, 13 is still lizards. I guess. I don't know. Oh, that's right. I gotta heal between fights. Am I still wearing... I'm wearing Akaton. Wrong armor. That's bad. Oh, no. Inventory? What the fuck is that? What? Oh, no. Oh, Zell hair? That's the closest thing to Gordon Ramsay's hair. What happened to my armor? What did I do with it? Did I not bring that with me? Scale mail. Okay, so what? Stone, petrified. I gotta turn around. Okay, I'm petrified. Tune in tomorrow. I do have, my daughter's half Chinese, so let's just watch what we say about Asian things. I don't mean anything bad by it, but that's not. Tune in my stream tomorrow, it's just somebody else entirely. Somebody different. I sold the rights to my channel to some rando. Okay, I gotta remember to turn around. Oh, wrong lizard. Ouch. Have a good night, though. Thanks for hanging around, Blazed Orange. Good seeing you. Enjoy that banned and restricted change. I know, right, Nishi? I got a Dooms party. My link shell put it together. I gotta turn this volume down. It seems like really loud in my ears and I'm yelling. It's so hot out, my window's open, and I can't even tell. Hey, Vargas, what's going on? How do you like those banned and restricted announcements? 80s, no, 80s, right? That is the Zell hair. I never noticed. I never played FF8, but I know what Zell looks like. Yeah, that is very Zell. Yeah, the Magic banned and restricted announcement. Updates to the ban list. It's a really underwhelming list. This is bad XP. The thief in my party has no gear. All his gear fell off. How much did that banish do? 3 damage. I should be banished. Yeah, can we go somewhere else? This is a waste of time. My banish damage sucks, Nishi. I did 3 damage. I hate Lotus Field. I can't stand that card. But they banned it in Modern, right? That card should be banned in every format. Lotus Field is very dangerous. People find a way for it to enter untapped. You can put it on the battlefield and get around sacrificing lands. Modern is a really powerful format. It's hard to get into because all the cards are very expensive and it's boring. It's about a lot of one-drop, quick power combos. Lotus Field is a fast mana strategy. I think the idea is people use Lotus Field like a control deck and take infinite turns, use all that extra mana to do stuff. I didn't know Lotus Field was really a thing in Modern. I was kind of surprised by that. Oh, I should have put my apron on. Rage? Yeah, that one sucks. Ah, I want an HQ. I'm still not wearing the right armor. Why can't I put anything in my Mog wardrobe? Oh, okay. I can. That goes there. Wax sword. Scale mail. Everybody playing the same deck? Yeah. Oh. Probably shouldn't be crafting right now. Fuck you. Why did that synth break?
Your skill has increased.
Banning a land with hexproof? Yeah, that card is bullshit. I gotta be a good paladin and heal myself. Because fuck everybody else. It's all about me. I'm gonna eat these candy drops I've had in my inventory for 3 years.
Your skill has increased.
I just want to turn your lands into an island. This is taking too long. This is bad. Skill chain helps.
Your score has increased.
Yeah, they got a max level crab. Ouch. Ow again. Ouch. Will be fun. Oh, somebody 2-houred. Okay, never mind. Well, that was dreadful. The white mage had a benediction. Why? What does Lotus Field go for now? Oh boy. The Stellar Sight's Edge of Eternities is pretty. The promo core set is $5. Oh, fuck. I forgot my apron again. I just want an HQ. Bingo. Sexy. You like that? Steamed crab. I know what we need. We need some holy circle. It's fucking useless. You know, Vargas, I was thinking about you and some of our prior conversations earlier about like magic cards that are worth like picking up. There's these guys. The Dual Legends from March of the Machine pre-release. These are a good investment. So the March of the Machine pre-release singles. Like this one here, Slime, Foot, and Squee. There's like 4 of these total. These are a good deal because they're only in pre-release packs. I was thinking about doing a goblin deck with intruder alarm. Something when a creature enters untapped. There's a goblin producer. I forget which one it was. Basically, a dude that tap, create goblin tokens. And you tap the dude down, create goblin tokens. With intruder alarm, whenever a creature enters, untap all creatures. Oh, it's Chiron Negotiations. Like it's a enchantment that reads, tap a creature you control to deal 3 damage or something. Yeah, so those March of the Machine pre-release promos are, those are a safe bet. Take that. Crab fuck. The Dual Legends, they're from March of the Machine. They're only in the pre-release packs. I think they might be in promo packs as well. I'm not sure. Because there's this copy of Slime, Foot, and Squee. This guy's really running around naked. Chiron Negotiations. So Chiron Negotiations. Tap an untapped creature you control. This Negotiations deals 1 damage to target player. So something like this. Something that creates goblin tokens and intruder alarm. Hang on, let me focus on this. I'm not going to get that off. Well, I meant for pre-modern. Cranko isn't pre-modern, right? No, he's not. So, intruder alarm. This from pre-modern. I guess coffee less. You went to bed, my friend? It's alright. It's a good stream. This warrior's gonna get killed.
Your spell has increased. Your spell has increased.
Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm. 200 something views. Let's go. I don't think that'll get interrupted. There you go. This feels like another tough cookie. Can I craft during battle? That'd be pretty funny. Jesus. All right. Okay. That's right. I gotta heal in between fights now. I'm not just a tank that just stands there and hits stuff. When I have rings. How did I make a dent in Gusterberg? Minimal. Yeah, it's getting late. I'm gonna get going. I'll give these guys some time to find a rep. I'll shoot downstairs, throw out this trash. Why you guys have the name of chefs? Well, my character is themed on Gordon Ramsay. I used to cook in a kitchen for a living. Well, as like a job as a kid. Late teens, early 20s. And I'm a big fan of Hell's Kitchen. I know how to cook, and it'd be fun to make a Gordon Ramsay character whose craft in the game is cooking. There's a gas stove, so that makes sense. Somebody else named after a chef? Is that Gasto? It might just be like a name, like a generic French fantasy name. Oh, gas stove from Ratatouille. Yeah, it is. I forgot he's not here. He just left because he had to go zone a gob. If I leave, they can probably just get a damage dealer and they'll be fine. Rearranging furniture. Hooray. A free heal.
Your skill has increased.
You don't have any neighbors downstairs, do you? I don't quite recall. I mean, that would be bad if you had people below you. Can you say if there's any reps? I don't look for a rep. When I'm leaving a party, and I'm not leader, I don't look for a rep. I haven't looked. I gotta get going. Marcos Pierre the White. What is that a reference to? Naper upstairs. AC makes so much noise above my bedroom. That sucks. Yeah, I'm not looking for a rep right now. That's not my job. This poorly geared thief. Oh, Pierre White. I thought that was the other guy. I thought somebody else was his teacher. The chefs are assholes a lot of the times. They're recalcitrant, stubborn, moody artists, basically. And your job as a pressure cooker. You got to get the food out within a few minutes. You're about the utmost service. You want to be a chef, you basically sign up to work an assembly line. That's what you're doing. Europe shit. All the countries are 1 hour. That's why Europe is a mess. Europe ship. Shit. Orders up. Yeah, basically. There you go. Make the food, plate it. It's hard. Then you got to deal with the customers. You got to deal with... Like, when you're a chef, like, own the restaurant, you're the head chef, you got to manage payroll, you got to manage inventory, you got to manage the cleaning supplies, you got to manage sanitation. You got to manage who comes and empties out the grease trap, the dishwashing staff, who cleans the place, vendors for your ingredients, your food, like, the finances behind all of it. There's so much involved. Menu creation, liquor license if it's a joint that has that. It's not easy. They're like, oh, I'm gonna go to culinary school and be a chef, and they get behind the line in a restaurant and they're like, oh, what the fuck is this? Oh, no sink. This is great. And I am out of ingredients. Speaking of chef. Old Greg's Cafe. I'd eat there. I'd go there. Every dish is just Bailey's out of a shoe. Pictures of Old Greg on the wall. They serve Bailey's. You ever drink Bailey's out of a shoe? I was one just replacing tiles in a whole school, and the kitchen had a recipe book. Did I, like, in real life or this character in the game? Cook something huge? You were a chef replacing tiles? What do you mean? Oh, 10 liters of oil. Oh. I did mostly a la carte service. If you go to, that's a la carte is when you sit down, get a menu, order. I did that. Oh, you're like, oh, so you're one of those chefs, like banquet and like feeding mass groups of people to feed the school. Oh, no, I did a la carte. I got put in the banquet kitchen a few times. That's when you prepare the food for an event, like a wedding, bar mitzvah, anything like that. Kept the recipe book. Banish does 1 damage. They just put shovels of ingredients in a huge pot and hope for the best. That's usually how it goes in settings like that. They have a preset playbook. Just follow those steps. Which a lot of cooking, I've seen guys that are just, I didn't go to culinary school. I just a guy who worked at a pizzeria, making sandwiches and salads there. And then I worked at at a restaurant and a golf club, making sandwiches and salads there. And there was the sandwich salad dessert station in the kitchen. Like, I'm just a guy who learned by doing. Oh, that's right. I have to heal. I keep forgetting that. You have to know some methodology for cooking. Like either like a chef, high level, whatever. Like you have to know methodology and basics. Like don't have your pan on highest heat, blazing hot. Turn your heat off if your pan gets too hot. Your pan is still going to stay warm just from all the heat that was under it. It's called carry. And then take the steak. Don't cook the steak until it feels medium. Cook the steak until it feels medium rare. Take it out and let it sit. And the carryover heat inside will cook it. It'll keep cooking it even when it's off the flame. And it'll become medium that way. Stuff like that. If you're making a recipe, there's a chocolate recipe I had to do with like a chocolate truffle. For the ganache, the stuff in the middle of the chocolate. It was like heavy cream and the chocolate, and I kept getting it too hot. The cream would break and separate the oil from the cream, and it would be gross, and you couldn't use it. I'd be surprised, a lot of food you get, like how much of it is like additives and fillers. Well, just melted chocolate, it'd be a hard brick. You want ganache, makes it like a mushy, soft texture. Like it'll cool down. It'll be a mushy, slightly soft texture once it cools down. Like you could spoon it, we would make like you would scoop it with like a special tool that was like, so it came out like a sphere. And you drop that in liquid chocolate. Then you take that liquid thing, pick it up, and you roll it on like a wire thing, so it looks like it has that texture. Hmm. I'll just log here. I got nowhere to be. I want to see if I can rip another HQ synth. Okay, land crab meat, distilled water, bay leaves, rock salt. Yeah, I made a lot of nice stuff. Like, I was just following the recipes in front of me. They liked me because I showed up, did what I was told, and listened. you'd be surprised how hard it is in that business to find normal people that do what they're told. People always told me, they're like, guys like you, we were the like, because you listen, you do what you're told, you show up. A lot of people get too big for their britches. They no, I'm gonna do it like this. This is better. Like, don't know what they're talking about. They're unreliable, especially in the restaurant business. A lot of like people that work in the kitchens, they have a lot of bad habits, like vices. They stay up and drink and party, and it's a very like restaurant working as a chef, and even the restaurant hospitality business. It's very antithetical to your social life because you're working at nights, holidays, and weekends. When everybody else is hanging out, going to parties, you're working. Your only days off are like a Tuesday and a Wednesday. Yeah, no, that's the yeah, Vargas. There's a lot of drunks and druggies. Oh yeah, a lot of that. They would get out of work and just go home and drink. Because it's a very pressure cooker job. It's very high stress, and they just want to go and do the immediate, easy, fun thing. They liked me because I was clean cut. When they would have like events where like they would have what's called like an omelet station, like a front of the house, like customer facing, like what they call an action station. They would put me out there because they didn't have tattoos. I was clean cut. I was a nice person, reliable. They liked me because I had all those traits. They would all go to the bar after, like they would make fun of me for they knew I was a nerd. Played Magic, video games. They knew it and liked anime. Like I didn't exude nerd. Like I'm not a square. I'm not a tool. But like they made fun of me for it, but they liked that though because they knew I didn't get in any trouble. I I didn't ever understood that. I was like, why do I gotta go out and drink and do drugs for fun? Like I don't want to do that. That's bad for me. It's irresponsible. Well, I would get out of work and I'd go to my friend's house and play Magic late at night. That's it. Like that was my night. Can I get one fucking HQ?
You've been examined.
What am I out of? Eight, 9, 10. I guess that's all of them. Distilled water. How do I have that? Distilled water. That was a productive party. But yeah, I was the clean cut, nice kid that no one had to worry about. Did what I was told, no problems, and I carried that with me any job I had. Do what you're supposed to do. Oh, that was fun. Good stream. 205 views. I mean, I wish the views were higher, but nothing I can do there. Yeah, I'm going to bed. Megs, have fun moving that furniture. Vargas, good seeing you, my friend. That Slimefoot is part of those dual commanders for March of the Machine pre-release kits. Those are good speculations if you're into Magic Finance, which I think you are. So consider checking those out. Banned and restricted, all that. It's good seeing everybody. Coffee Lust, Nishi, Dunk, Screaming Onion. Who else? Blazed Orange. Anyone and everyone who made this stream special tonight. Appreciate y'all hanging around. Come back tomorrow. Y'all know how it goes. Maybe I'll talk Magic again. Maybe. I don't really know. Anyway, everyone. And Bob. Can't forget Bob. Have a good night, everyone.